Direct News TV. May 17, 2024. Israel's war on Gaza live, battles in Jabalia and Rafah as Israel advances. Palestinians will continue to confront the ground invasion of Rafah and other places in Gaza no matter how long the aggression lasts and regardless of its form, Hamas says. More than 630,000 people have now fled Israel's advance on southern Rafah, with another 100,000 escaping from the ground assault on the north. Hamas fighters say prepared for a long battle of attrition. The spokesman for the armed wing of Hamas says in a video message that Palestinians will continue to stand up to the ground invasion of Rafah and other places in Gaza no matter how long the aggression lasts and regardless of its form. Despite our full desire to stop the aggression against our people, we are prepared for a long battle of attrition against the enemy, dragging them into a swamp where they will gain nothing but the death of their soldiers and the capture of their officers, said Abu Ubaidah. This is not because we are a great power, but because we are the people of this land and rightful owners. The spokesman said Hamas has targeted more than 100 Israeli armored vehicles, including tanks, troop carriers, and bulldozers, along with inflicting casualties on Israeli soldiers by blowing up tunnels, launching rockets and mortars, and through sniping and close-quarters combat. Israeli military expanding Rafah operation to west of war-torn city. We are seeing more people forced to flee the city of Rafah. We are looking at 630,000 people who have already been forced into fleeing that city and into the central part of the Strip. The Israeli military, in a statement, talked about controlling, effectively right now, half of the distance of the Philadelphia corridor, a 14 kilometers or 8.7-mile long strip of land that represents the entirety of the border area between Gaza and Egypt, and they are only about 5 kilometers 3 miles away from the coastal road. That means an expansion of their military operation. Their maneuvers will include the western part of Rafah, where there are thousands of Palestinians, displaced families, sheltering there since the initial weeks of the war. That means we are going to be seeing way more waves of people fleeing the western part of the city. They are being forced into more displacement to the central area of Gaza, mainly in Deir el-Bala. A recap of recent developments. It is Saturday, May 18, in the occupied Palestinian territory and Israel. Let's bring you up to speed. Hamas fighters are battling Israeli troops in Jabalia, northern Gaza, in some of the fiercest engagements since Israel's soldiers returned to the area a week ago. Hamas's armed wing has said it is prepared for a battle of attrition and it will fight against Israel's Gaza invasion no matter how long the aggression lasts and regardless of its form. An Israeli delegation has delivered its defense before the International Court of Justice, denying South Africa's charges of carrying out genocidal acts. Aid reached Gaza for the first time via a built temporary pier, but an American official urged Israel to open much more efficient land crossings. The oversight body of the International Criminal Court has expressed concern over threats by the US and Israel as it ponders issuing arrest warrants for top Israeli leaders. My name is Kingsley. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to be notified whenever we post. You won't regret it.